Hi everyone, it is Alex with Holistic Movement Pilates. I just have a nice, slow, stretchy reformer class for you today. That is our focus. We are going to stretch and relax. Props will be the box. As always, I will have them linked in the description below if you need to grab them. We're going to start with your long box on in front of your shoulder blocks just so it doesn't get pushed off your reformer. Foot bars can just stay up, and we're gonna go to one blue, which is one medium spring on my balanced body reformer. We're gonna stand right in front of our foot bars facing our box, and I'm gonna go a little wider with my feet than where I usually have them. So I'm gonna go wider than hip distance away. My hands are gonna go onto the two front corners of the box. And then from here, I'm just gonna push the box out. I'm gonna let my chest drop down in between my arms. And then from here, we're gonna tuck our pelvis and we're gonna round through our spine to come back in. And we're gonna keep doing that at our own pace. Think of this just like a cat-cow. So I'm gonna inhale to press away. My heels are gonna stay anchored. My hips are moving just slightly forward, not a ton forward. Drop the chest down in between your arms. Again, hold here as long as you would like. And then I'm gonna tuck my pelvis, draw my abs into my back as I bring the box and the carriage back in. Again, keep doing them at your own pace. Just trying to stretch, lengthen as much as we can, keeping the heels anchored down into the floor. We're gonna do one more. We can inhale to push away, let the chest drop down. And then we're gonna exhale, round to come back in. Now, when we come back in, we're gonna keep both hands just right where they're at. I'm gonna push my box out and just bring my chest parallel to the floor. When my chest gets parallel, my eyes are just gonna look down. We're gonna do a little elevation and depression of our shoulders here. So I'm gonna push the box forward, let my shoulders come up into my ears, and then I'm gonna let the box of the spring push my shoulders down. So I'm gonna push the box forward, and then I'm gonna let the spring pull my shoulders back down. So again, we're gonna push, shrug the shoulders up into the ears, and then let the spring bring our shoulders back down. Push the shoulders into the ears, and then we come back down. Let's go for 3. My abs are into my back. 2. And then last one, push, and then coming back. Okay, we're gonna tuck our pelvis, round through our spine to come back in. Then once we come back in, we're gonna go ahead, take both hands to the right side of our box, and then we're gonna push the box out. And when I press away, the idea is that I'm finding length in the left side of my body. And then I'm gonna round through my spine to come all the way back in. Again, we're gonna push the carriage out, find length in the left side of the body, and then we're gonna tuck our pelvis, round through our spine to come back in. We can inhale to push the carriages out, and we can exhale, round to come back in. Let's do 2 more on the side, pushing away, rounding to come all the way back in, and then last one out and round in. Okay, then take both hands to the left side of the box. Same thing on this left side. We're gonna push the carriage away, find length in the right side of the body, and then we're gonna round through our spine to come all the way back in. Again, push out, find length in the right side just so we can really stretch, open up those lats, maybe get into those obliques. Tuck, round, come back in. Let's go for 3, 2, and then last one out. And around back in. Okay, now once we come back in, we're gonna change to one heavy spring. We're gonna take off that medium. So again, just one heavy spring on our reformer. We're gonna walk to the right side of our reformers. Then once we walk to the right side, I'm going to take my right leg onto the box, straight forward, And then I'm just gonna lunge or kind of hinge over my leg to stretch out. If you want to, you can reach your fingers towards your toes. You can grab onto your foot, just giving that hamstring a nice stretch here. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, then I'm gonna bend my knee. I'm gonna bring the outside of my shin onto the box, figure 4 stretch. Now I'm gonna bend my left leg and I'm gonna bring my forearms down onto the box, giving that right piriformis a nice stretch. Obviously, the deeper you get into the bend, the more you're gonna feel that right piriformis. Again, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, then we can come back up, and then before we lie in our stomachs, we're gonna extend our right leg nice and long. I want you to go ahead and from here, we're just gonna lie down onto our stomachs. Okay, when we lie down onto our stomachs, our bra line should be at the edge of the box. Our hands are gonna go onto the foot bars. We're gonna move into some swans. Legs can be wherever they feel comfortable, together or apart. That is up to you. Whatever feels best for your backs, just no wider than the width of the box. I'm gonna push my arms all the way out. My shoulders are down out of my ears. We're gonna push our pubic bone down into the box. So we should get an activation of our glutes and our hamstrings. And then as we inhale to lift our chest up, our shoulders are down, our collarbones are wide. We're reaching our chest through our arms. We're not overextending in our low backs. We exhale to push the carriages back out. The chest goes back down. Arms stay long. We inhale to lift. We squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings. Shoulders are down out of the ears. We exhale to push ourselves back out. Now, range of motion might not be up as high as I'm coming. Everyone's range of motion is going to be a little different here for swans. Again, make sure you push your pubic bone down, squeeze your glutes, your hamstrings, so that you don't overextend into your low backs. It's an inhale to lift up and an exhale to push back down. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale, lift, shoulders down, collarbones wide. Exhaling as we press back out. And then last one, inhale, lift, and exhale back out. Okay, bend the elbows wide, bring the carriages all the way back in. Take your hands onto the box, step your right foot off, step your left foot off. Okay, take your left leg onto the box. Straight leg, you're gonna fold over. Again, we're just stretching out your hamstrings, so you can go fingers to toes. You can fold over your leg as much as you want. You can take your hands onto the box, hold and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, then we're gonna bend the knee, bring the outside of the shin on. I'm going to bend my right knee. I'm gonna bring my forearms down, and then we're just gonna fold over that left leg as much as we can to get into that left piriformis here. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and take our leg off of the box. Now we're gonna take our box. Let's actually stay on this red spring. We're gonna keep our long box on, and then we're gonna do a little mermaid stretch here. So I'm just gonna sit on my box, face the same direction that I was standing. I'm going to take my right leg out to the side, and I'm gonna bend my left knee out in front of me. If this doesn't work for you, you can have one leg dangling over the box or the other leg, both legs dangling over. You're gonna take your left hand to the center of the foot bar. We're going to press out. We're gonna go up and over for a mermaid stretch. Now, think we're going up and over that imaginary high jump bar at our waist. We're in between two panes of glass, so we're not folding forward or back, we're not smudging that glass, and then I'm pulling my right sits bones down to open up and stretch my right side out a little more. Now, from here, we're rotating towards the foot bar. I'm gonna grab the foot bar with my right hand, slide my left hand wide, and then I'm going to try to be evenly weighted throughout both palms. We're gonna inhale, lift our chest to bring the carriage in just like your swans. And then we're gonna exhale and push the carriage back out. So again, we're gonna inhale to lift the chest up, and then exhale to push back out. And then we just have one more. Inhale, lift. And then we can exhale again to push back out. Okay, lift your chest, bring the carriages all the way back in. Rotate back to the front. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So rotate around, left leg bent out to the side, right leg bent out in front of you. Again, you can always dangle your legs out in front of you. Right hand on the foot bar, we're gonna press out, go up and over. Again, over that imaginary high jump bar, you're in between two panes of glass. I'm pulling my left sits bones down so that I'm opening up from the left side of the body a little more. And then I'm gonna rotate my torso to the floor. My left hand catches my right hand sides wide. We're evenly weighted throughout both palms. I'm getting a nice stretch here in my left lat. We're gonna inhale, lift the chest up 3 times, and then exhale, push the carriage back out. Inhale, lift the chest, the shoulders are down, the collarbones are wide. Exhale to push back out. This is the last one up and down. Inhale, lift up, and exhale to push back out. Okay, lift your chest, bring that carriage all the way back in, rotate back to the front, step off of your box, and now your box can come off to the side. When you get your box off to the side, we are going to, I'm gonna add on just one light spring with my existing heavy, just to give myself a little more tension for this stretch. So I'm gonna go one heavy, one light spring. We're gonna lie ourselves down. Headrest can be up or down. We're gonna do a little leg stretch. I'm gonna grab my right strap, goes onto the arch of my right foot. The leg is gonna go straight up to the ceiling, and then our left foot can either be on the foot bar, the wooden platform, or the floor. That's up to you. We're gonna go back into a little hamstring stretch. I'm pulling my strap here, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, then we're gonna open our right leg out to the side of the room. Nice little adductor stretch here. Again, left foot wherever it feels comfortable. You can hold onto your shoulder block with your left hand so you don't fall off. All right, now from here, we're gonna bend our knees, send the foot down towards the floor, and then we're getting into quads, hip flexors, and into our psoas, maybe into those obliques as well. I'm gonna pull my strap with my right hand just to get a little deeper into that stretch. All right, then we're gonna carefully bring that leg back up. We're gonna take that strap off, hang it back up, and we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. So left strap onto our foot, right leg wherever it feels comfortable, floor, wooden platform, or the foot bar. Pull, stretch out those hamstrings again. Breathe. Do not worry about your neutral spine at all here. Okay, then we're gonna allow our leg to open out to the side. Again, I'm grabbing onto my shoulder block just so I don't fall off. Adductors. I like to pull my strap too, just to get a little deeper into that stretch. Okay, then we can bend our knee, send the foot down, right into that hip flexor quad psoas stretch. Again, I like to pull my strap again just to get a little deeper into that stretch. Okay, we're gonna bring that leg back up. Take that strap off of our foot. We can hang it up onto the peg. We're gonna sit ourselves off to the sides. All right, that is it for your stretch series. Short, sweet. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you needed that stretch. Thank you for joining me today.